Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to 3 minutes to midnight, and also to my first video of 2025, so happy New Year's everyone. So in the last episode we managed to, quote, solve the bank heist case by framing Laszlo as the bank robber, after which we sent Agent Ortega of the FBI to investigate the military base. He saw too much, was brainwashed, he came back to us and told us to go back to the town. There's nothing to see here, nothing suspicious at all, which of course we don't believe. And then General Hartman, Eliza's ex and Betty's father, came and told us to go and blow up Max's tiki-bar because he plans to place something in there, which I assume is the generator that we saw and fixed as Betty earlier or later in this timeline. So now we have to go and use this napalm here to destroy it. Poor Max. So without further ado, I guess we have to go there immediately.
No chance.
You don't like water? Ha! Water!
Didn't want to click that. So yeah, let's go to the park. Ben is here.
You appear to be distressed. What happened?
I can't find my pet rock. DeLuca drank all my moonshine, and Miss Nancy left me for your boyfriend.
Wait. Miss Peterson did what?
What?
Nancy and I had a date. When I got here, old hound dog Porter was already talking to her.
He must have hit his head harder than I thought. Perhaps I should give Stalin a call and have Miss Peterson called back home.
Who that? The mayor of Maine?
Sure, let's go with that.
Yeah, sure.
Now that we have cleared that up, you should probably call it a day. Go spend the night in your gas station, and I shall have all this cleared up by tomorrow.
Hell no. Either you get me back in my house tonight, or I stay here until Max runs dry. Oh, this tastes like piss.
I guess it's warm. Okay, so we have to get rid of Benjamin as well, so he won't get caught up in the explosion.
Benjamin, you should really...
I ain't going home until I have a home.
That almost made sense. I'm very nearly impressed.
Until he has a home. Oh yeah, because the sheriff told him that he
can't go home because of a stupid piece of paper.
Yeah, that.
Bureaucracy and their home-wrecking paperwork.
Yeah, because his trailer is a very serious hazard. I'm actually surprised that the thing hasn't fallen off the cliff yet after we took the tow chain. So he needs a new home.
Welcome to the Kamehameha! Your tropical vacation just around the corner.
Oh hey,
still can't believe you work at Mike's.
There's Lincoln.
I mean,
Lincoln Porter and
Linda, working for Mike
reporter.
isn't about getting paid. It's about sending Mom a message.
And there's the Offspring here, and Valentine as well. Oh hey, there's a Offspring's weird-looking friend. That's a pig.
Why don't you come work for me
A
instead?
piglet.
You
Who
could
should we
help me deal
talk
with
to
all
first?
those annoying customers.
Damn, why didn't I ever think of that? We'd have so much fun together.
Tiki Thunder Boombox, 18,000 TM. Party Pocket.
A tropical oasis in a sea of dull beverages. It contains everything from effervescent sodas to refreshing beers, all floating in a revitalizing bath of ice water.
Sounds really good. Snowman's Blood. Plankton Schnapps. Anyone else in here?
Camp Crystalline likes hiring, and you know what? I'm gonna apply. I'd be a great counselor.
You'd be a disaster. I'd bet you blow up the toilet or something on your first day.
Aw, come on, not on the first day.
Yeah, not on the first day, and funnily enough, we actually did blow up the toilet. Earlier, or later in this timeline. Mr. Huckleberry is also rocking
Also,
it,
haven't you
damn.
heard that everyone who goes to work there doesn't come back?
Because of all the fun they're having?
Yeah,
No,
totally.
dummy, because they die. Just like the Crystalline family.
Holy crap baskets! How did they all trip and fall on a machete backwards 7 times? And they call me clumsy.
Okay, well let's talk to our boyfriend, I suppose, Lincoln, and Miss Peterson. Why is he shaking
See,
like that?
Where I'm from, 24-hour interrogations are just routine.
Mm-hmm.
Where were you from again, Miss P?
Maine.
Ellie! Oh, thank God you're here.
I thought you would have left by now, Ms. Peterson.
Actually, I was hoping Mr. Porter could get me onto the airfield.
Mm-hmm.
Just for a quick session of bird watching, of course.
Yeah, of course.
Enough of this bird-watching twaddle. Listen carefully, Miss Petrova.
Petrova? I've heard that name in a briefing.
Mm-hmm, you have?
Holy moly, that's you?
Yes, and what you told me will make a very interesting addition to my report.
Don't admit it now, you
Don't
stupid
push your
woman.
luck, Miss Petrova.
Fine. I'll go.
Or you could arrest her.
But you have not seen the last of me.
Okay, so she's leaving. Didn't make an animation for that. Okay, well, let's exchange a few words with
One
Lincoln.
more Coca Loco coming right up.
This might
You know,
actually...
This was my friend's favorite drink. Until his cocoa got too loco.
Haha, very funny.
Hey, why isn't anyone else laughing?
Because no one was listening. Anyway, so like I was saying, this might actually be the very last time that Eliza exchanges words with Lincoln before his untimely demise.
How are you feeling? You do seem mostly fine, besides a few bruises.
And the broken ribs. Hurts like hell, but I'm alright.
Now that we are alone, care to tell me what exactly happened up there?
Now that we are alone, care to tell me what actually happened up there?
Everything happened so fast. By the time that thing showed up on the radar, it was too late to react. Next thing I know, I'm in the gorge, surrounded by wreckage and lucky to be alive. After a few blackouts, I started seeing lights and heard a chopper. All I remember after that is 2 medics rushing towards me.
You must have been in terrible shape. No wonder they induced a coma.
Pretty sure a coma doesn't warrant being handcuffed to the bed, Ellie.
What? Why would they have done that?
I'm guessing it was to make damn sure I wouldn't go anywhere. Until they had the chance to question me. I was barely out of sedation before they carted me off to that base.
And then what?
And then what happened at the base?
They brought me to an interrogation room and started asking the same questions over and over again. What do you remember? Do you know what you hit? Who else knew about the mission? Boxers or briefs?
Boxes
So,
or briefs.
what did you tell them?
The truth! That everything happened so fast I didn't have time to see anything. That rat bastard Hartman told me I was a liability to national security. Can you believe that? After everything I've done for this country.
Never mind what that man said. What happened next?
Then these 2 grunts walked in with all these gizmos and a giant vat of fluorescent blue stuff.
Blue stuff.
Ooh. Something really twisted is going down at that base, Ellie. Thank God I managed to escape.
So they tried to brainwash him as well.
How did you escape?
Pure, dumb luck. Some FBI guy showed up and started demanding to inspect the base.
Yeah.
He caused such a
Ortega.
commotion that I managed to free myself and slip away without anyone noticing.
You must have escaped while Amos and I were waiting for Agent Ortega at the base.
Yeah, exactly.
Ellie, what the hell is going on?
That's what we want
I
to
do
know.
not know, but I think whatever they were planning to do to you is what happened to Agent Ortega.
Well, we may not fully know what we are dealing with, but at least things cannot possibly get worse. Ah, you just jinxed that.
Well, we may not fully know what we are dealing with, but at least things cannot possibly get worse.
Yeah, about that. Walter and I were not exactly doing a milk run the other night. We were transporting an A-bomb to Alamogordo.
Does Betty know about this bomb?
Is that really your biggest concern right now?
Yes.
Have you met my offspring?
No, don't worry. The bomb isn't much of a threat at the moment. We always keep the plutonium core separate from the bombs in transit, so it's not armed. And one thing I do remember seeing is the core falling into the canyon right before we crashed. I also saw Dr. Dixon while I was sneaking out of the base.
You are telling me they have Dr. Dixon and an A-bomb in the same place? I do not like this situation one bit, Lincoln.
We must recover that bomb core before anyone else finds it. Okay, so this is why he went and fetched the core.
We must recover that bomb core before anyone else finds it. Did you see where it fell?
Hard to say exactly, but somewhere near the bridge to Corona. Maybe by the hiking trails?
You lay low tonight, and tomorrow I will help you get to the crossroads so you can recover the core.
So, think you can get me to your place without anyone spotting us?
It would be my pleasure.
I'm sure.
Well, he should sleep soundly after that. Now,
After what?
back to the less enjoyable business of burning down the bar.
Okay. Alright. Well, yeah, I guess let's just go back there. And Benjamin is still here as expected. Is Betty still here? I want to talk to her. Yes.
Aloha! Welcome to the Kamehameha Tiki-Bar, where every night is a luau just for you. Hey, everyone! Try
something
our new
fucked off there.
cocktail, the Caterpillar Dream. A drink like those of the old days for the bravest adventurers.
I don't know, it doesn't sound very appetizing. Should you even be here, Betty? Well,
Okay, ladies, listen up. I brought you all here for something important.
To buy us drinks so we can forget the pain of being your friends?
That too, but it was mostly to plan our next prank on Roscoe. I've got a brilliant idea that...
Roscoe again? I don't know, Betty. Isn't this getting kinda predictable? I mean, we mess with Roscoe all the time, and he hardly even cares anymore. Can't we do something else for once?
Yeah, prank someone else. Like Amos or something. But let's talk to Betty. Tell her to go
By the
home,
way,
I guess.
What's with your mom rehearsing her speeches naked in front of the mirror?
What?
It builds confidence, of course. Would you care for a demonstration?
Mom, stop embarrassing me.
Hello, Offspring. Are you enjoying your evening?
It's Betty to the likes of you.
I can see you are going to be difficult today.
Isn't she always?
Like you wouldn't believe.
Offspring? I would like you to accompany me on a little stroll. Why? Do we have something important to tell her, like who her father is? Does she even know? Are you planning another prank? Of course she is. That's a... What else would she be doing? Offspring, I demand you come clean about the origin of that coffin. Coffin? Oh yeah, I believe that she placed a coffin into her room instead of a bed or something. Oh. He did a blackface there for a second. Okay. So, where did you get that coffin, I suppose?
Offspring, I demand you come clean about the origin of that coffin. Where did you get it?
The stork brought it.
Stop being silly. The stork brings babies, not coffins.
Well, obviously one of us is wrong.
Come now, be honest. Where did you get it?
Come now, be honest. Where did you get that coffin from?
Mike threw it out last Tuesday. He said I should give it to you.
Tuesday? Wait. Michael serves the mystery meat special on Wednesday, does he not?
Okay. Okay, one more time.
Offspring, I will only ask this one more time. Where did you get that coffin?
Fine. It begins with Betty Anderson, a plucky teenager, as she travels home after a wild night of...
Drinking?
After a wild night of book club, when a weird old man with pale skin and a long white mustache invited her over for dinner.
Please do not tell me you let a stranger lure you into his home for dinner.
Of course not! What kind of idiot do you take me for?
A big idiot.
I only went because he told me his castle was full of shinies.
Ah, love the face
Anyway,
palm.
it turned out to be a real snooze. Not one shiny thing in sight, except for the guy's creepy red eyes.
Excuse me, what?
What was he, a
Yeah,
vampire?
and that's not even the worst part. He just wouldn't shut up about you, of all people. He went on and on until sunrise. Eliza this, Bucky that, meh. Anyway, I got pretty sick of sitting in the dark, so I pulled the curtains open to let some sunlight in, and when I turned around, he was gone. Just a pile of dust in his chair.
Yeah, a vampire.
I looked all over and couldn't find him, so I left. But I did find a cool souvenir.
The coffin.
The coffin.
Yep.
One last thing, Offspring. Could you close your eyes and show me your neck?
Hey, no stakings in my bar. Vampiric curse or otherwise.
Where did you even get those? Okay. Well, at least he didn't turn into a vampire. That could actually be... That's actually a kind of both scary and hilarious thought. Betty being a vampire. Planning another prank?
Are you planning another prank?
Don't worry, Portia. I won't tell her about tricking Max into setting the curtains on fire.
What?
You know what, Offspring? I would honestly like to see that.
Oh, you would?
You do?
Oh my god, Betty, there's always a catch with your mom. It must be a trap.
No, it's actually very convenient
No,
for
of
us.
course not. I only...
Trap!
Yeah, that would actually be convenient for us if this place just burned down because of Betty's a prank. Well, anyway, I guess we want her to accompany us. Oh yeah, we have to get her out of here, so she won't get harmed.
Offspring, I would like you to accompany me on a little stroll.
So you can ground me again? No thanks. Besides, I haven't even done anything to be grounded for today.
So that project to turn one of Roscoe's grain silos into the other kind of silo...
How did you know? Portia's right. I'm not saying anything else without my lawyer present.
I am your lawyer.
Yeah, I was about to say, isn't she a lawyer? You know I would not ask you to leave the bar without a reason. Yeah.
Offspring, you know I would not ask you to leave the bar without reason.
Hold on a sec, Betty. She wants something from you. Okay, Betty, this is your chance. Just like we practiced.
Miss Barrett, I am unable to cooperate with your request until I know what's in it for me.
We unground
What do you
you.
want, Offspring? A twonky?
Wow, a whole twonky? I mean, a twonky would be nice, but I think you can do better.
How do you want to handle it? The quick and easy route would be to offer her something. Of course, we could try to sway her by having a personal conversation. But you know how I despise those.
Well, if you despise it, then maybe we should do that. But then again, I think that getting a twonky would be easier, but it would also be less interesting. What if I give you something rare and valuable in exchange for your leaving? I am willing to answer some difficult personal questions. Yeah, let's go with that, and this is more interesting.
I am willing to answer some difficult personal questions in exchange for your departure.
Oh, really? Then maybe you could explain why you never call her by her actual name?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, what's with that?
Does it really bother you when I call you Offspring? Would you not rather discuss your upbringing? Why do not I tell you about your I don't know that word, progenitor instead? Why do not I tell? They made a typo here, I believe. Why do I not tell you about your progenitor instead? I don't even know what that word means. Would you not rather discuss your upbringing?
Would you rather not discuss your upbringing?
I mean, you really love your job, and I really love a lack of supervision. I think, for the most part, it worked out pretty well.
Well, I am relieved to hear you do not resent my absence. Have I been a good mother to you, Betty?
Jeez, Mayor Barrett, what's wrong with you? You never talk to her like that.
Well,
You
first time for
dying or
everything.
something?
Wait, are you?
What? No, I am not dying. I just wanted to...
Oh, thank God. I can't believe you would scare me like that.
Aw.
I thought you were...
You know what? Finish your drink, go home, and we will continue this conversation in the morning.
Oh, okay. Mom, I just want you to know, I want you to know something.
Yeah.
But before I say it, I just want you to know that you don't have to say it back.
I love you too, Offspring.
Well, that made everyone speechless. Bet they don't hear that very often. Okay, so I guess they are leaving at some point on their own.
Do you really have to bother me when I'm off work?
Would you prefer I bothered you when you were working?
No, I'd prefer you just left me alone. I'm enjoying myself. Don't ruin it.
Okay. Anything else? Anything else with Betty?
What are you still doing here?
Just give me a minute or two to finish my drink. I'll be gone by the time you come back, I promise.
Okay. Portia, so that's the piglet's name.
Portia, a word? I suppose now is not a good time.
Yeah, sure. And Mr. Huckleberry is rocking it.
I have heard better music coming from a malfunctioning ice cream truck.
Oh no. Okay.
It is like a car alarm and a fire drill had a musical baby.
Damn. Such skating words. Not sure why we are doing this, but I feel like we need to do this.
Where is a trapdoor with hungry crocodiles when you need one?
Oh, there seems to be... Oh yeah, so that's where the... That's where the wires go. Should we... I guess we should exchange
You're
a few
right,
words with
Kiki.
Max.
I had no idea Linda was such a coward.
Oh, now it's a piggy.
Who do you think you're calling a chicken, fool? Go on, tell me your stupid plan. We're gonna blow that farmer sky high.
That's my girl.
Ah, using reverse psychology on Valentine. Linda again.
Come on.
Max?
Hey, Eliza. Whoa! What happened? You look like you've just seen a ghost.
No, much worse than that.
Our ex.
I saw John.
That son of a... Let me just grab a couple of things and I'll beat the crap out of him.
Thank you, but unfortunately I must ask you to resist.
I can't believe it. What does that snake want from you after all this time?
Blow up your place.
Oh, no. Please don't tell me he found out about...
No, nothing like that. But it is really bad, Max.
That bastard wants to burn down your bar. Max, I do not have time to explain why, but I need to burn this place to a crisp. I have something of his, and now he wants it back. I have something of his, and now he wants it back. I don't think he said anything like that. He just wants us to blow up the bar. He wanted me to tell you that he said hi. Well, let's just be honest.
He wants to burn down your bar.
I can't believe this!
I could snap his neck with 2 fingers, and this would all be over with. Who cares if Betty never meets her father?
He claims it is not personal, that he has orders to carry out.
You know, this is the last goddamn straw. I have to wonder if this is even a friendship anymore. I've done a lot of crazy stuff because you wanted me to. But this is too much, Eliza. Even for you.
Please, Max. I don't even know what he will do to us if I don't...
Stop talking. Let me think. Okay. I know you wouldn't ask for this without a really good reason.
So if you can prove to me that you care as much about our relationship as I do, then I'll consider it. No promises.
Fine. Just tell me how and I will prove it.
You just gotta answer some questions about me and our friendship.
Really, it's that
Should
easy.
be pretty easy for my best friend, right?
Yeah.
All right. Ask away. I am quite confident I know everything about our friendship.
You will
What
think.
was my service code name? Any true friend of mine knows that.
It was...
It was mentioned at some point. Coconut bush, coconut tree, little coconut, coconut water, senior macho cocoa. It was mentioned, goddammit. I think the guy who ran the Mexican food truck, and who also was an agent of some sort, mentioned it. But I don't remember which one it was. I'm kinda leaning towards this one here. Or maybe it was Little Coconut, because ironically he's a big guy. Sure.
Little Coconut.
That wasn't my nickname! That was my dog's name!
Close enough.
Oh no! Why did you have to bring up Little Coconut?
Well, goddammit.
The best dog a man could ever ask for.
And he would have wanted us to stay friends, would he not?
No. Unlike you, Little Coconut was loyal and a true pal. Why did you have to remind me of him? Now I've lost both of my best friends.
Aww.
I can't even begin to tell you how disappointed I am. Not that you'd care, obviously.
I do care. I care more than anything. Please give me another chance, Maxwell. Just ask me something else. Anything else. I am sure I will get it right.
I don't want to hear it. In fact, I don't want to hear anything from you ever again. I'll let you leave quietly instead of kicking you out. Last thing I'll ever do for you.
Well, crap. Okay, so I guess we blew that one up.
Okay, let's talk about this summer. Have you thought about what you want to do besides pranks?
Oh yeah, I've thought about it real hard.
Highly doubt that.
And I've decided to run for mayor. I'm a shoo-in. I can't wait to see my mom's face when I win.
You win the election? I was right. You haven't thought about this at all.
Betty for mayor? That would be a disaster. So I assume that we can't talk to him again.
Shake, shake, shake!
Max, please, let us talk about this. After all this time, you must know I care about you.
You know, I've been defending you and your behavior for years. I always thought, no matter what she does, deep down, I know she's a good person who cares. Well, I'm done. No more excuses, no more kidding myself. You and I are through, Eliza. Please leave.
Well, damn. Okay. So, can we pick up this party bucket?
What the hell, Linda?
Hey now, that bucket's not a charity. If you want one, you'll have to pony up some cash.
Okay. I expected that. Anything else in here? Well, there's quite a few things. Some curtains, snowman's blood. Should we pick up that?
The perfect drink for snow vampires. It is water. It is just water. Seriously, that is it. Just water.
Just water, huh? Then I'm sure we can pick it up.
The perfect drink for snow vampires.
Oh, okay, I guess we can't pick it up.
Hey, Linda, I need you to tell me about the birds and the bees again.
Max, quick, I need a refill.
What? I just gave you a refill, Linda.
Well, I'm gonna need another one soon. I'm way too sober for this conversation.
Ah, so Eliza still yet to have that conversation with Betty, okay. And did you
Linda,
see her
I'm
mouth?
not talking about sex, jeez.
Oh,
I'm talking about the part with the birds and the bees.
oh,
No one ever explains how they're involved.
that's actually a good point. I never also
I
understood
refuse to
it.
elaborate.
Oh no, not you too. Maybe nobody knows.
Yeah, maybe that's it. Nobody knows. I never understood it. But did you see Valentine's or Linda's face of the
Hey,
mouth
Betty.
earlier? It was so
I
weird.
could use another bartender for busy nights. Why don't you quit Mike's and come work here instead?
I would work
I
here.
don't know, Max. I need to hear more about my benefits package first. Will you give me training, health insurance, professional development, and some C4?
Do you
C4.
know what your mom would do to me if I gave you C4?
That's dynamite, by the
No
way.
way, kid. Offer rescinded.
Man, this could have been an explosive success, but you blew it.
Mm-hmm. Puns intended, I'm sure.
Goodbye, sobriety and dignity. I'll remember you all in therapy. Pairing suggestion. Holographic meatloaf.
Okay. So, now what do we do? And also, I just noticed, that's a fire alarm.
A fire alarm. It looks like turning this place into a ghost bar is going to be easier than I anticipated.
Oh, we're just gonna pull it.
Why does it not work?
Yeah, about that. We had to disable it after the last karaoke night. Let's just say things got a little too hot to handle.
Okay. Can we plug this out? Yes. Ouch.
Hank, what the hell did you do?
Me? Nothing. It went crazy all of a sudden.
Hank, my man! If there's a thing I won't tolerate in my fine establishment, it's liars! Pack your stuff and leave!
But I'm not lying. The speaker just went wonky.
Get the hell out of here! And thank the big kahuna I'm letting you keep your pay.
Pay? What pay?
Out!
What? Damn. Sorry, Hank. It had to be done. Better that than being blown up. Oh, I like
Are
this
you a
music
creature
better, to
of
be
the
honest.
night? Do you like the taste of blood? Then you've got to try the red rakusau. And when I say blood, I mean it literally.
Oh, really?
So keep that in mind.
Blood of what? Stage.
I only speak in front of small crowds when I have no other choice.
Only small crowds.
It is a stage. Its many uses include playing music, giving speeches, and roasting people.
I've been dreaming of this moment since I was a kid. And it's everything I wanted.
I mean, I do wish there was a dance floor, and a seafood tank, and maybe a few more customers. But other than that, perfection.
Yeah, it's a good start. Very good start. Shame that we have to blow this place up.
How about you and I
Dumb.
go on a trip to Europe?
Very cruel.
London, Venice, Paris.
Yeah, that sounds great. We should totally... Wait, no, we can't do that.
No money? Why? I guess no money.
A liquor so expensive, you will be broke before it even touches your lips.
Damn. Maybe you should not place that on the bar like that. Okay, so we only have the napalm. I'm not sure that...
If this is about you being grounded, it's fine. You can just sneak out like you always do.
No, it's just that we wouldn't be able to take Peaky and Garrick. Peaky doesn't have a passport, and you know Garrick's on the no-fly list.
Oh, that's why.
You may be my super best friend, but we can't just abandon our other pals for a whole summer.
Okay, anything else? We got Hank out. And we blew up with Max, so he won't talk to us anymore.
Max, please. I am sorry I failed you here, but this is not my finest hour. Please help me with this. I promise I will make it all up to you.
No! You've taken advantage of me for the last time! I think it's about time you left, ma'am.
God damn it. And there's also Ben here as well, still here.
You get me unevicted yet?
Please, can we revisit this subject in the morning? I assure you, I will be able to...
Nope.
Okay. So, I guess we have to talk to Amos about that. Yeah, let's go and do that.
Despite popular belief, the customer is not always right.
Alright, Amos. We need to talk about Ben's trailer.
Amos, I need Benjamin to...
No.
What do you mean, no?
I cannot let that man go back to a trailer that's one sneeze away from falling off a cliff.
Come now, Amos. That caravan has been there for decades, tow chain or not.
Decades?
All right, I'll find some way to secure his home tomorrow. First thing.
No, that is unacceptable. Benjamin must go home tonight, and that is final.
All right then, I just need your stamp on the eviction notice and I'll do the rest.
I will get right on that. Where is the eviction notice?
I put it on his door.
Oh, okay. So we have to go and get the eviction notice, then go back to our office and use this stamp on it. Gotcha. That sounds easy enough. Oh.
A rock. Fascinating. Wait, how did this get here?
Nobody knows. Meanwhile, inside Mike's diner.
Oh, look at him go!
Oh, that's the... Yeah.
It looks like crap, but it tastes so good. Oh, God. Ni mi abuelita could surpass this.
The guy who ran the Mexican food truck. Well, at least someone likes Mike's food.
Where's your waitress?
She's on vacation!
Huh? Then who brought me this food?
He did, I guess. I assume.
Greetings, Taquito. I hope you enjoy eating this special meal as much as I enjoyed preparing it.
Oh, it's a reporter.
It is made with simple ingredients. Beets, potatoes, some fresh thyme, and revenge.
Revenge?
Oh, that does sound good. I should probably write this down.
Ay, mi corazoncito.
Oh yeah, because he was after...
While you exhale your last breath, remember that you brought this upon yourself when you killed my father.
Yeah, exactly.
Buen provecho, pendejo!
I know what pendejo means. It means bastard.
The scarlet bird has killed her prey.
So I was right. That guy who was...
Second thought, I don't think I want a copy of that recipe.
Yeah, you don't. Unless you want to kill someone.
Taquito, you okay? You're not moving much there.
So he was
Rocco, looks like Mexicans back on the menu.
Oh no. But he was still laying there last time when we played as Betty in the future, so I guess he didn't make Mexican food out of him. But yeah, so I was right, he was dead. What is he doing? Yeah, so I was right, that guy on the... who looked like he was passed out on the table was actually dead.
Oh,
I was just kidding.
I've seen my share of dead meat, but this one's on a whole new level.
Yeah, that guy, I forgot his name. He did mention that he was tailing after the reporters, the Russian woman's father, who was a Russian spy. Yeah, so she got her revenge after all. Wait, is she leaving? Miss Peanut? The principal?
Leaving us so soon, Miss Peanut?
No. I'm just standing around.
Standing around?
With tickets in your hand.
Just standing around. One of my favorite things to do is stand.
Mm-hmm.
So, you are not waiting for the 10:30 bus to the airport? And those tickets to Australia in your hand are just, what, a coincidence?
Australia?
Oh, would you look at the time? I've got to...
Answer my questions? Yes, you certainly do.
I demand an explanation for this. There must be something I can say to convince you to stay. And besides, we need your vote. Well, why are you leaving?
I demand an explanation for this.
There's a national emergency in... the hell with it. Look, Ms. Mayor, your kid's more than even I can handle. I'm not equipped to clean up a mess like this. Not without casualties, anyway.
What did she do?
Ms. Peanut, I deal with my daughter every day, as do most people in our town. If we can handle her, surely you...
I've seen such terrible things. Things no one should ever have to see. And there's something watching me. Right now.
What?
You are being ridiculous. Calm down and...
Betty, what did you do?
There must be something I can say to convince you to stay.
No, absolutely nothing would make me change my plans.
Are you sure? How about...
A raise? I arranged a visa for your sister. for her sister, Eliza, I make sure you win this year's Van Pelt Hunting Award. A unicorn. A visa for your sister, I guess?
I arrange a visa for your sister.
No!
Well, if you want me to bring your parents over as well, we could manage.
No!
What? Do you want me to bring your dog over too?
Damn it, woman, no! I don't want anyone I love near this horrible place.
Ms. Peanut, I live with her. What could you possibly have seen that I have not?
Oh, I was tracking her through the woods at midnight last night. I started my approach, but something stopped me. I felt this enormous sense of dread and then...
Ms. Peanut, did you eat at Michael's again?
It was like a wolf, but not a wolf at the same time.
Wolfman?
I ran like hell out of there. Never run so fast in my life.
It is all right, Ms. Peanut. That was just the local, wolf species. Very rare. I am sure that if you go home and sleep on this, you will change your mind about...
No, I just want out. That thing caught my scent. It's after me. I can feel it. I need to leave while I still can.
Okay. So she's fleeing town because she ran into a wolfman or a werewolf, whatever. Okay, well, let's get that eviction paper.
Come on, you stupid bus.
Oh no.
What was it? No, it's just your imagination. Or the wind.
Or maybe it's the Yeti.
He's found me. He's taking revenge. I shouldn't have trespassed on Betty's territory.
Betty's territory?
I can't move my feet. I'm too scared. Damn it.
Oh no.
I can't believe this is how it all ends. No. No. No, 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 no.
Oh no. Oh god. Did this turn into a horror game all of a sudden? I'm kinda afraid to go and see that what kind of mess the wolf left behind. But let's take this eviction notice.
I suppose I could help Benjamin get his home back. Again. Now, where did I leave my stamp?
At your office, because you refused to take it with you. So let's go and just stamp this paper and give it to Amos. It should be very simple task to do, right? Okay, what kind of mess did the wolf leave behind? Ah, there's surprisingly nothing here. Okay, I was expecting a pool of blood, maybe guts and gore, but guess not. A bit disappointed, to be honest with you.
Just imagine, we could set you up in a real furnished house.
Well, damn.
I like my closet. It's cozy, and I got a real short commute.
I admire your loyalty, Mr. Buckingham. However, I have something to offer you that I know you won't refuse. A brand new, shiny, enhanced broomstick.
I'm listening.
So that got your attention.
They call it
Oh my.
the Widowmaker. It's the newest military-grade broomstick.
You should have started with that, smarty pants.
Oh no.
Accept nothing. My loyalty is to Mayor Barrett, no matter how many toys you dangle in front of me.
May I just ask, what about that woman inspires such loyalty in you?
More like
she
fear.
orders you around like a dog and treats you horribly.
It certainly sounds like someone is jealous of my management skills.
Well, that explains the smell of brimstone in this office.
How dare you drop in unannounced and violate the sanctity of my office.
Lair.
Someone has to stop you, and that someone is going to be me. It's only a matter of time before everyone sees you for what you really are, and then... Sic Semper Tyrannosaurus!
Yeah, you tell her, sweet cheeks.
Wrong side, Joseph.
Wrong
Friendship
side.
and loyalty cannot be bought, Ms. Hart.
You know what, Mayor Barrett? You're right. It's Mr. Buckingham's life, and it's his choice.
Huh?
Come on, Mr. Buckingham. Break those shackles and choose for yourself. You know what's in your heart, don't you, boy?
Why do you talk to him like he's a dog?
Joseph is far better behind the scenes. Put him on the spot and he freezes up. Luckily, I can answer for him. I find joy and value in the very nature of my work. Compensation only cheapens that.
It does?
Joseph, do not interrupt when I'm speaking for you.
God damn it! Why does this always happen? I offered Amos triple the average salary to move to Corona and be our sheriff, and he declined!
Oh, damn.
I tried to convince your friend Maxwell to open his bar in my town, and he just laughed in my face. Even that idiot daughter of yours defends you, although I can't understand why she would bother. Why can't I ever beat you? Even when I have you dead to rights, why can't I win? You're just...
Always just a few steps ahead. I know. You have the charisma, intelligence, and ruthlessness that every good politician needs. But you made one terrible mistake.
Underestimating her?
What mistake?
You chose me as your first opponent. Ambitious, but foolish.
Yeah, that too.
Well, I'm bored of all this squawking. And I've got a memorial to attend at the high school. Now you two have fun. I'm out of here.
Well, okay, see you later, I guess.
Now that he is gone, we can get down to the real matter at hand.
Wait, you mean you...
Directed the conversation in such a way as to make him get bored and leave? Why, yes, I did. What part of always a few steps ahead did you not understand?
But why?
Because family matters are better dealt with in private.
Ah, so you do.
Do you not agree, Layla Hartman?
Dun dun dun!
You knew?
I will admit that I did not at first. You have changed greatly since the last time I saw you, little bunny.
Little bunny?
I don't like being called that.
You used to love it.
Better than Offspring.
Yeah, 20 years ago before you abandoned us. How could you do that? We were a family.
Look, your father and I always had our differences. We just had very disparate outlooks on life. Politics, social issues, whether to have stuffing or potatoes with dinner.
Yeah, I remember, but that's no reason you had to stop talking to me.
You have to understand, Layla. After I left your father, things were very difficult for a long time. And when I moved back here, I became extraordinarily busy.
With your stupid political career.
And with my offspring. She required so much special care and attention as a child. I barely had time to change clothes and brush my teeth between raising her and my career. I streamlined my wardrobe to nothing but scarlet pantsuits just to save a little time.
I hate that I can't argue with any of that. Still hurts like hell, though.
Okay, so her name is Layla, and I was right. She is Eliza's daughter, the older one, and Betty is her sister. Why did you choose to pursue politics? Just to spite us, I would imagine. Why is your father here after all these years? How do you feel about pranks? Well, why did you choose to pursue politics?
Why did you choose to pursue politics?
After you left, Dad took me to one of your speeches. I was mesmerized by how the crowd looked up to you, how much they loved you, and then I knew.
Oh, how sweet. You knew you wanted to be like...
I wanted to crush you,
yes.
Humiliate you in public,
Figured.
and take everything you've ever achieved away from you.
Perhaps I spoke too soon.
Yes, you did.
But in all that, it turns out I really enjoy politics. The verbal sparring, the speeches, the wheeling and dealing, oh, and the paperwork.
Oh, the paperwork.
Especially the paperwork.
How odd. I have never felt this feeling before. I am proud of someone other than myself.
Well, first time for everything. First time for everything. So why is your father here?
Why is your father here after all these years?
He is? Classic
You didn't know?
Dad. He only tells me what he thinks I need to know.
Ah, so you don't know either why he's here, or that he was here in the first place.
How do you feel about pranks?
I think they're childish at best and destructive at worst.
I could not agree more.
I'd imagine not after what happened to that tour bus last week.
Tour bus?
Yes, Pardon me, what?
You know, when Betty took down the road closed sign near the canyon?
Oh
30
no.
European diplomats, their interpreters, and the bus driver, all gone. You'd better find her a lawyer. One that speaks at least 5 languages and has experience with clients on death row.
No one said... That girl! Oh no, not you too.
You made that up, didn't you?
Pranks were childish and destructive. But I never said I didn't like them.
Well, this conversation certainly has been enlightening.
I like her.
I realize now that I owe you an apology, Layla. I am truly sorry about the past, and I will not disappoint you again. I promise. Now, enough sentimentality. We both need to get back to work.
Back to work? What do you mean?
You see, with a few exceptions, members of my family have always held power in high places. What would you say if I offered you that opportunity?
Shouldn't Betty be first in line for that?
You want Betty to be in politics? Yeah, I thought so.
Consider your term in Corona a training exercise, and I will mentor you in everything else. With my help, you could one day be the governor of our fair state.
And then, someday, the president?
After Eliza,
Not until
sure.
I've finished my second term, dear. Now, why not spend next weekend here? We need time to get reacquainted. And to start planning our long-term strategy to establish a new political dynasty.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice. I'll come over next Friday night.
Aw.
Mom?
Mom?
Oh, hey.
What's going on here?
Well, this is awkward.
Offspring, I am your mother and would never want to say something that might upset you. So, Ms. Hartwell, see you at home.
Oh, you're not gonna tell her that that's your big sister?
There we
Okay.
are. One more crisis averted. Now, where was I?
That was such a wholesome family scene. A mother and daughter bonding. Okay, and here's the stamp. But it's worn out. I guess we need to do something with this.
With some repairs and some ink, Benjamin will be back home in no time.
Yeah, okay, so we need to fix this thing up a little bit before we can use it on the notice here.
This stamp is my most prized possession. With it in hand, I am the law. Sadly, I have worn it nearly flat and am out of ink anyway. Well, I suppose I have been particularly enthusiastic lately.
Yes. But yeah, I have been playing for about an hour-ish, so I think I should end this episode here. And in the next episode, well, we are gonna fix this thing somehow. We need some ink as well, and then we're gonna use this to stamp this eviction notice and give it to Amos or maybe Benjamin just directly and tell him that he can go home. So that's one potential victim less. But then we also need to get Max. And also, well, Betty and Linda are most likely gone already by now. So we need to get Max out of there or convince him that we need to do this. We need to blow up the tiki-bar because the military. And they don't care about collateral damage as much. But yeah, we are gonna do all of that hopefully in the next episode. So, until then. Thank you for watching once again and see you next time for more 3 Minutes to Midnight.